II, just up the street at St. Joseph's Hospital. I attended high school at Loretto College School on Brunswick Avenue till 1980. I graduated from George Brown College Nursing School in 1985. And I worked at Sick Kids at Credit Valley Hospital for 24 years as a registered nurse. And in 2010, I was diagnosed with stage 4C follicular thyroid cancer. My name is Carol Nixon, and I am a cancer warrior. In 2010, my gut feeling told me that the slight shortness of breath and mild upper back pain was not to be ignored. I had a chest x-ray, which showed an abnormal shading to my left lung. A quick CT led to a thyroidectomy and a thoracotomy, which then became a diagnosis of follicular thyroid cancer. For the first time in my life, I was really scared. But I was extremely lucky to have been diagnosed and transferred to Princess Margaret Hospital. My stars were aligned, my chakras were in order, and my guardian angel stood by me. A lifetime of caring for others was instantly changed to needing others to care for me. Princess Margaret Hospital treated me to 2 doses of radioactive iodine. A PET scan showed that I had metastases to both lungs and mediastinum. This was treated with 23 doses of external beam radiation. I suffered severe burns to exit sites and damage to my esophagus, from the back of my mouth to the top of my stomach. I lost almost 20 pounds and the pain made me delirious. But despite all I've gone through, I was told I was incurable. Another bone scan showed further metastases to my skull bones, so I had 5 doses of claustrophobia-inducing radiation and the loss of my beloved long hair. October 2014, I started on Nexavar, the first chemo drug to treat thyroid cancer in 40 years. I lost weight, more hair, and at times faith. But cancer has taught me to focus on myself. I learned who truly was loyal to me and how strong I could be. How lucky I am to have my husband who stands by me in sickness and in health, to have my kids who make me look towards the future, to have family and friends who support me every day, but mostly how grateful I am that Princess Margaret Hospital has continued to treat and support my family and I so we don't give up or lose hope. 4 years ago, my husband decided to do the ride to conquer cancer. He said that seeing what I'd gone through and watching patients, family, and staff at PMH convinced him that he could give something back. So why do I ride? Because statistics say that 2 out of 5 Canadians will die of cancer. Because 1 out of 4 Canadians will be affected by cancer. And because although research has progressed in leaps and bounds, the cure still eludes us. Nothing in your life will ever be harder to hear than the words, "You have cancer." All of us here are connected by that one word, cancer. Our goal is the same. We need to find the cure. My family, friends, colleagues, and community rallied to support our ride. Fundraising was made easier through Facebook, Twitter, email, and of course the constant nagging until a donation was made. So how do you make it through this ride? You do it one step at a time. You focus on getting to the next pit stop. You forget the pain and fatigue, and you push yourself further than you have ever been pushed before. Because every kilometer and every dollar brings us closer to that cure. How do you live with cancer? You do it one appointment at a time. You celebrate every Friday. You fight through the pain. You push yourself harder than you've ever been pushed before. Every day I survive is one more day that I won from cancer. I refer to myself as a warrior because as I soldier on and march forward, I remain strong against our enemy, cancer. So I ask that everyone here today take a minute to close your eyes and see a world without cancer, to believe that cancer will be cured in our lifetime, to believe that if a terminally ill 52-year-old woman can ride in the ride to conquer cancer, then anything is possible. In the words of the Dalai Lama, there are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday, the other is called tomorrow. So today is the right day to believe, do, and mostly live. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce James Lord, Vice President, Law and IT of Enbridge Gas Distribution and Team Enbridge Captain. James Lord.